All right, let's head over to the NFC West. Who wants to kick it off?
I can do it. Go ahead, Ricky. After you, sir.
Come on, Rick.
All right. So even though I do have Arizona being a much improved team this year, I still don't think they're going to get over that hump. I also think the Seahawks are going to have a down year this year. I do not have them doing as well either. I have both of them going 6-11, 2-4 in the division. The Rams was very, very hard for me. I think a lot of it is just because there's so many unknowns about the Rams this year. I do think that this year could be the potential. Last year we see Matt Stafford, whether he retires or whether he goes elsewhere. I think this could be it for Matt Stafford. I have the Rams going 8-9 with a 2-4 division record, and then I have the 49ers going 14-3, going undefeated in the division.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You and I are on different spectrums, my friend.
So if
He's
you
got
look
the
at
fucking Cardinals with a winning record, don't you?
I said the Cardinals are 6-11.
No, I'm talking about Alex.
I do have the Cardinals with a winning record. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on crack. But anyways,
I don't think I am.
So here's the thing, Alex. When it comes to the Rams, their first 5 games are against besides the Cardinals, really, really good football teams. They have to go on the road to Detroit. That's going to be a loss. They're going on the road to Arizona. I think Arizona's going to be a much more improved team this year. I have that as a loss. They're at home against the 49ers. Their defense is not going to be able to line up with their offense, and their offense isn't going to be able to do much against their defense. Loss. They go to Chicago in week 4. Loss. They have a game against Green Bay at home. At home, they do have a game against Green Bay. Green Bay is way better than them right now. Loss. I have them beating the Raiders. I have them beating the Falcons. I have them losing at Seattle. That's always one of those iffies for them. I have them losing at home against the Dolphins. I have them beating a crappy New England team. I have them beating Philly, because it's a home game. I have them beating the Saints on the road. I have them beating the Bills at home. They're going to lose to San Francisco and the Jets on the road, and they'll close out the year beating Arizona and Seattle. This is a very, very difficult schedule. And I'm telling you, if they start 0-5 like I'm predicting, that's going to be very, very hard to overcome. It's a very tough schedule for the Rams, which is the reason why I had the Cowboys making the playoffs, was because their schedule is just so hard.
So, Jacob, let me ask you a question. With your NFC West picks, are they about in line with Ricky's, or are they on the opposite spectrum? I'm trying to figure out who needs to go next.
They're in line with Ricky's.
All right, then you go next. I'll go last.
Okay. I have the Seattle Seahawks 6-11. Cardinals 7-10. Ricky, I'm right there with you with the Rams. I think that they could squeak into a playoff spot, but it's really going to come down to those final 6 games. Their whole season rides with those final 6 games. In those final 6 games, I have them going 5-1. I have their only loss in the last final 6 games being San Francisco.
I'm the same. What with the exception of the Jets, I do not have them beating the Jets on the road.
I have them beating the Jets because I think that the Jets are just so up in the air right now that I don't know if they're going to win or lose anymore.
That's fair.
So I have them going 8-9. And then I have the 49ers 13-4, 6-0 in division. Number 2 seed. Losing to the Chiefs, the Packers, the Dolphins, and the Lions.
Okay. All
right, now let's hear your fucking Cardinals winning the division, number 1 seed.
All right, so I got to be honest with you boys. I think the Cardinals going to be really good this year. I got them going 17-0. I mean, I don't know what you guys see that I don't. I mean, like, this is a 17-0 team, baby. Super Bowl champions. No. All right. So kicking things off with Seattle, I do think this is going to be potentially a tough year. New regime. I know, Pete's still there in some capacity, but we do have a new regime going on. Geno's had a nice resurgence, man. All the respect in the world, tip of the cap. But I don't think we're going to see a superstar Geno. I think, that resurgence is going to be a short-lived thing. I think Sam was going to get some reps this year. I think they still have a solid running game with Kenneth Walker, sure. But it's gonna be a rough outing, man. It is. It's gonna be a tough outing for in multiple days in the office of the Seahawks. I have them going 3-14. Steve is on the opposite spectrum. Steve said in chat 10-7. That is the opposite spectrum of me. Steve said 5-12 Cardinals, 10-7 Seahawks, Rams 11-6, and 49ers 13-4. Complete opposite spectrum in that regard. But I've got the Seahawks 3-14. I do have Cardinals in third place in the division with a winning record, but barely. They are 9-8, so don't freak out. It's not over. It's not the end of the world. Them being 9-8. I will say a 9-8 record I think is their ceiling. So I'm going for the ceiling for them. I think their floor, I think it's like a 5-win team. I do. But I think this team's got some good pieces, man. And if Kyler can stay healthy, that alone I think is going to take this team to another level. I really do. Now, granted, again, are they going to be a playoff team? No. They are 10th in the NFC with their 9-8. Man, with the Rams, I'm not on the same boat with you guys. I'm not. I think this Rams team is going to be a good football team. I know losing Aaron Donald is going to be a hit. As long as the offense can stay healthy, dude, I think this team's going to rock. And I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to go off the assumption that this is going to be a healthy football team, right? Like, we're going into a new year, okay? Unless we know something for sure is happening, we're going off the assumption teams are going to be healthy. You know what I mean? Unless we're already told. I'm going off the assumption this offense is going to stay healthy. While the defense has questions in a couple spots here or there, minus maybe like the secondary, whatever, the front seven, losing Aaron Donald's a massive hit, sure. I got this team going 12-5. All right. I am high on this offense. I'm high on Matt Stafford. I'm high on Puka. I'm high on Cooper Kupp. I'm high on Williams. I'm high on this offense. Like, this team, this is a good football team. If the defense can do just enough, do what they got to do, they got a great secondary. Can the Rams lose more games? Absolutely. This can be an 8-9 team. All right. Let me stress that. The start of this year is rough, like Ricky's saying. I don't have the same prediction as Ricky to start the year. I have the first 5 weeks before their bye. I have them going 3-2. I believe in this team. I believe in this offense. I believe the team's going to be healthy and come out swinging, right? That is my personal opinion. And with that 12-5, they are the 5th seed in the NFC. So shout out to that. And then number 1, of course, the 49ers. I have them going 15-2, being the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Here's a question.
Here's an answer.
Is Andrew Whitworth, he retired, right? He's no longer with the Rams, correct?
His spirit's there.
Oh my gosh.
Matthew Stafford is going to implode. Because he is not going to have the protection that he once had.
It'll be all right. They're gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Who is their running back, by the way?
Kieran Williams. Don't hold on. Don't say crap. He was one of the best running backs last year. You're out of your goddamn mind.
Hang on. You caught the tail end of what I said, Alex. I said you're full of crap.
Oh, I thought you said he's crap. Your mic cut out.
No. I know he's not crap. Hey, I know my shit. All right, I know.
I was about to say, what are you smoking? I want what you smoking today, Ricky.
And I'll be honest with you. Their offensive line currently right now, even through the preseason, they're not staying healthy. Most of them are listed as questionable. And that's scary considering we're only 2 weeks away.
Hey, they'll figure it out. Super Bowl champions incoming, Los Angeles Rams.
They got tough defenses to come up with the first 5 weeks.
Super Bowl champions, baby.
0-5 the first 5 weeks.
I wouldn't go 0-5. I wouldn't go that far.
5-0
maybe. Yeah, flip it around. Flipping around 5-0.
I have them starting 0-6.
No, look.
And then winning against the Vikings.
Listen. Full transparency. I look. I totally hear you guys' argument on like how they can go, and I totally agree. I mean, like, realistically, I can 100% see a 1-5 start with them only beating the Cardinals, but I can also see what I said with a 3-2 of losing to the Packers and losing to the Lions. I can see a 2-3 and throwing the Bears in there because that Bears have again a good defense, like you guys just said. I am saying that they're going to get the upset against the 49ers because let's be honest, I understand they're the 49ers, but the 49ers always like to lose fucking random ass games. They should not lose. You cannot argue with me on that. That is the 49ers MO every damn year. They lose games they are not supposed to lose. The 49, I have them going 15-2. That 49ers team can end up being like a 14 win team, 13 win team because they lose games they should not fucking lose. So yeah,
actually the Rams might start out 1-5.
It's possible. It's totally possible. I got them going 3-2 to start.
I think they'll lose the first 3.
Very possible. I'm not going to disagree that the possibility. No. I'm just saying that I believe in this team. I believe in the offense. I believe in Sean. I believe in Stafford. I think the offense is going to carry the job there. I think we're going to see a good offense. I really do. I believe in the Rams. 12-5 with a floor of like 8-9.
5 to start the year.
5-0, you mean? Flip it. Yeah, flip it.
No.
Yeah, flip it.
No.
Flip it. Yeah.
0-6.
I'm not
0-7. They'll lose the bye week.
Totally possible. I'm not going to write it off. It's totally possible. If Stafford goes down instead, Stetson Bennett will not lead this team to shit. Stetson Bennett's going to retire. Stetson Bennett's going to retire 3 weeks. He's like, but I can't do this anymore. I can't do this.
How long is Garoppolo suspended for? 6?
Shit, he's suspended. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, he's suspended.
I didn't even know that.
Garoppolo? Are you serious?
I didn't even know that. Thank you, Steve. Steve said, I think the Rams are the dark horse doing the NFC. This man's got taste. You two don't. You're Cowboys fans. Of course you wouldn't have taste. Puh. Jesus Christ. 5-0. Flip it. Flip it, baby. Flip it.